Brilliant. The other one probably went into one. Whoa.
Plane took to the skies above Windermere.
That historic flight by the iconic Waterbird aircraft in 1911 made Cumbria the birthplace of British naval aviation.
And now, after a 13-year project to build an exact replica, Waterbird is ready to fly again. Matthew Taylor reports.
It's a plane made largely out of wood and canvas, a time when aviation was in its infancy, and this was cutting-edge aeroplane technology. And this is the man who's about to get into the cockpit and fly it.
It's certainly an unstable aeroplane. It's not an aeroplane you can let go of and it'll fly itself around like a modern aeroplane will. You're constantly flying it. Different from a modern aeroplane. The controls are the same. We have ailerons, elevator, rudder, just like a modern aeroplane. But the difference is they're maybe not as effective and slightly less predictable than a modern aeroplane.
He's already successfully tested the plane in June, but today will be the first full flight. The original design of the aircraft included what was a revolutionary base with a step system, which was essential to get the plane airborne. This was the first craft to really get off the water. That's how important it was.
It was the first successful craft in the UK, and was therefore important not only for civil purposes but also military. On the 25th of November 1911, the hangar where everything was based is just on the other side of the lake from where we're standing now. So we're not only on the lake but also in pretty much the same place that the original took off and landed in 1911.
It was just 8 years after the Wright brothers' first ever mechanised flight that Edward Wakefield, a mayor of Kendal and local landowner, seen here with the pipe and cap, decided to get the first Waterbird built at the Avro factory in Manchester. In modern times, it took nearly 10 years to design, plan and build this exact replica. But then it was time for these flight enthusiasts to get Waterbird off Windermere 111 years after the original plane did exactly the same thing. And after getting airborne twice, it was safely back to base. Matthew Taylor, ITV News, Windermere.
I bet that was quite a sight today at Windermere. If you get a chance to see that.
Impressive. So Ross, that flight was cancelled yesterday because of the weather. Much better today, obviously.
Much better today. Sunny, light wind. Flight. Waterbird, you might have heard of it before, we've covered it in the past on this programme. It's a replica of the UK's first successful seaplane, and it took flight this afternoon in front of crowds at Windermere, from where Suzanne Haley sent this report.
Perfect conditions for a perfect flight. Waterbird soars above Windermere in a long-awaited and much anticipated first public flight.
Our main objective has been to have this replica constructed and to fly from Windermere, where it first flew on the 25th of November 1911, so it is very much come home.
Flying just above the lake and then landing carefully, this is a rare glimpse into the remarkable capabilities of the early aeroplane.
Today was fantastic. I did 4 flights and everyone was a delight to do. The wind conditions were perfect. That's the crucial thing with an aeroplane like this. You can't fly it in strong winds or turbulent conditions. But today was a relaxing day out, just doing the same thing and enjoying flying Windermere.
It's taken 13 years to create an exact copy of the original Waterbird. The detail of this iconic seaplane has been carefully and closely recreated. All but the modern engine is the same. It's made from the same materials: wood, bamboo and wires. The original Waterbird was built by Avro and Company in Manchester in 1911 and then adapted for landing on water.
We don't have detailed drawings that you might have for kit or anything like that. It's all been done by the skill of the builders.
It's 111 years since the original Waterbird flew for the first time here at Windermere, and with Waterbird here once again, it's hoped that this is where she will eventually stay, going on display with regular flights for visitors and enthusiasts alike.
Marvellous achievement. It is. It's so nice today as well. It could have been something else, couldn't it, really?
To see something so original and so historic right on the doorstep. We live locally. It's absolutely fantastic.
Well, that's just spectacular. That is incredible. That beats anything I've seen before, really. It's lovely.
A century-old design brought back to life in modern day. No doubt many more will be keen to see Waterbird for themselves. Suzanne Haley, BBC North West Tonight, Windermere.
That's really good, isn't it? Aviation innovation continuing at Windermere. Congratulations to all involved there. And we've got more well dones on the way now.